Welcome to our comprehensive guide on taxation law. In this video, we'll explore the fundamental principles that govern how taxes are imposed, collected, and regulated by governments. Taxation law is a crucial part of any legal system, affecting individuals, businesses, and society as a whole. Whether you're a student, professional, or simply curious, understanding the basics of taxation law will help you navigate financial responsibilities and rights. Let's begin by defining what taxation law is and why it matters in everyday life. Taxation refers to the process by which governments collect money from individuals and organizations to fund public services and infrastructure. Taxes are mandatory contributions, and their collection is governed by a set of rules known as taxation law. These laws ensure that the process is fair, transparent, and consistent. Taxation can take many forms such as income tax, property tax, and sales tax, each with its own regulations and implications. Understanding what taxation is lays the foundation for grasping the broader legal framework. Main purpose of taxation law is to provide a legal structure for the collection and management of taxes. It ensures that everyone pays their fair share, prevents tax evasion, and supports government functions such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure. Taxation law also helps to redistribute wealth and reduce economic inequalities. By setting clear rules and penalties, it maintains order and trust in the financial system. Let's look at how these laws are structured and enforced. Taxation law covers various types of taxes, each serving a different purpose. The most common types include income tax, which is levied on earnings, property tax based on real estate ownership, and sales tax applied to goods and services. Other taxes may include corporate tax, inheritance tax, and excise duties. Each type of tax has its own set of rules, rates, and exemptions, making the legal landscape complex but structured. Understanding these categories is essential for compliance and planning. Taxation law is built on several key principles, such as equity, certainty, convenience, and efficiency. Equity ensures that taxes are fair and just, while certainty provides clarity about how much, when, and how taxes are paid. Convenience means that the tax system should be easy for taxpayers to comply with, and efficiency ensures that the system does not hinder economic growth. These principles guide lawmakers in designing effective tax policies that serve both the government and the public. Taxation law is derived from multiple sources, including constitutions, statutes, regulations, and judicial decisions. The Constitution sets the framework, while statutes passed by legislatures provide detailed rules. Regulations issued by tax authorities clarify procedures, and court decisions interpret how laws apply in specific cases. Together, these sources create a comprehensive legal structure that governs taxation. Understanding where tax laws come from helps in interpreting and applying them correctly. Tax authorities are government agencies responsible for implementing and enforcing taxation laws. They collect taxes, process returns, conduct audits, and handle disputes. Examples include the Internal Revenue Service (IRS) in the United States and Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs (HMRC) in the UK. These agencies play a vital role in ensuring compliance, providing guidance, and maintaining the integrity of the tax system. Their actions are guided by the legal framework established by taxation law. Taxpayers have both rights and obligations under taxation law. Obligations include filing accurate tax returns, paying taxes on time, and keeping proper records. Rights include the ability to appeal tax assessments, receive clear information, and expect fair treatment. Tax authorities must respect these rights while enforcing compliance. Understanding your rights and obligations is crucial for avoiding penalties and ensuring a smooth relationship with tax authority. Tax evasion and tax avoidance are two important concepts in taxation law. Tax evasion is the illegal act of deliberately avoiding paying taxes, often through fraud or misrepresentation. Tax avoidance, on the other hand, involves legally minimizing tax liability through careful planning and use of loopholes. While avoidance is legal, authorities may challenge aggressive schemes. Understanding the difference helps taxpayers stay compliant and avoid legal trouble. Taxable income is the portion of an individual's or business's income that is subject to tax after deductions and exemptions. Taxation law defines what counts as income, what can be deducted, and which exemptions apply. For individuals, this may include wages, interest, and dividends. For businesses, it covers profits after allowable expenses. Calculating taxable income accurately is essential for determining the correct tax liability and avoiding disputes with tax authority. Taxation law allows for various deductions and exemptions to reduce taxable income. Deductions may include business expenses, mortgage interest, and charitable donations. Exemptions can apply to certain types of income or specific taxpayers, such as dependents. These provisions are designed to make the tax system fairer and encourage beneficial activities. Knowing which deductions and exemptions apply can significantly lower your tax bill and ensure compliance with the law. Tax rates and brackets determine how much tax is owed based on income levels. Most systems use progressive rates, meaning higher incomes are taxed at higher rates. Taxation law sets out these rates and defines the income ranges for each bracket. Understanding how tax brackets work helps taxpayers estimate their liability and plan accordingly. It also ensures that the tax burden is distributed fairly across different income groups. Filing a tax return is a key obligation under taxation law. Taxpayers must report their income, claim deductions, and calculate the tax owed. Returns are usually filed annually, and failure to file can result in penalties. Tax authorities provide forms and guidance to help taxpayers comply. Accurate and timely filing ensures that you meet your legal obligations and avoid unnecessary complications with tax authorities. Tax authorities may conduct audits or investigations to ensure compliance with taxation law. Audits involve reviewing tax returns and supporting documents to verify accuracy. Investigations may be triggered by discrepancies or suspected fraud. Taxpayers are required to cooperate and provide requested information. While audits can be stressful, they are a normal part of the tax system and help maintain fairness and integrity. Taxation law sets out penalties for noncompliance, such as late filing, underpayment, or fraud. Penalties can include fines, interest, or even criminal charges in severe cases. Enforcement actions are taken by tax authorities to ensure that everyone follows the rules. Understanding the consequences of noncompliance is essential for staying on the right side of the law and avoiding unnecessary costs. International taxation deals with tax rules that apply to cross-border transactions and multinational entities. Taxation law addresses issues such as double taxation, transfer pricing, and tax treaties between countries. These rules are complex and require careful planning to ensure compliance and avoid disputes. As globalization increases, understanding international taxation becomes more important for businesses and individuals with global interests. Corporate taxation refers to the taxes imposed on companies' profits. Taxation law defines how corporate income is calculated, what expenses are deductible, and the applicable tax rates. Corporations must comply with complex rules regarding reporting, deductions, and credits. Proper understanding of corporate taxation is vital for business planning and legal compliance, as mistakes can lead to significant penalties. Direct taxes are levied on goods and services rather than income or profits. Examples include sales tax, value-added tax, VAT, and excise duties. Taxation law sets out how these taxes are collected, reported, and remitted to authorities. Indirect taxes are usually included in the price of goods and services, making them less visible but equally important. Understanding indirect taxes is essential for businesses and consumers alike. Withholding taxes are amounts deducted at the source of income, such as wages or dividends, and paid directly to tax authorities. Taxation law specifies when and how withholding applies, who's responsible, and how to report it. This system ensures that taxes are collected efficiently and reduces the risk of non-payment. Both employers and payees must understand their roles in withholding tax compliance. Tax credits and incentives are provisions in taxation law designed to encourage certain behaviors, such as investing in renewable energy or hiring employees. Credits directly reduce the amount of tax owed, while incentives may provide deductions or exemptions. These measures support economic growth and social goals. Knowing which credits and incentives are available can help taxpayers save money and contribute to positive outcomes. Tax planning involves arranging financial affairs to minimize tax liability within the law. Strategies may include timing income, maximizing deductions, and utilizing tax-advantaged accounts. Taxation law provides the framework for these strategies, but aggressive planning can attract scrutiny. Effective tax planning requires knowledge of current laws and careful documentation to ensure compliance and avoid penalties. Tax professionals, such as accountants and tax lawyers, play a crucial role in helping individuals and businesses comply with taxation law. They provide advice, prepare returns, and represent clients in disputes. Their expertise is especially valuable in complex situations, such as international transactions or audits. Working with a qualified tax professional can help ensure accuracy, reduce risk, and optimize tax outcome. Taxation law is constantly evolving to address new economic realities, technologies, and policy goals. Recent developments may include changes in tax rates, new credits, or updated compliance requirements. Staying informed about these changes is essential for compliance and effective planning. Governments often update tax laws to respond to economic challenges and promote fairness in the system. Rise of the digital economy has created new challenges for taxation law. Issues such as taxing online sales, digital services, and cryptocurrencies require updated rules and international cooperation. Tax authorities are adapting to ensure that digital businesses contribute their fair share. Understanding how digital activities are taxed is increasingly important for both individuals and companies operating online. Disputes between taxpayers and authorities are resolved through processes set out in taxation law. These may include administrative appeals, mediation, or court proceedings. Taxpayers have the right to challenge assessments and seek fair outcomes. Understanding the dispute resolution process helps protect your rights and ensures that disagreements are handled efficiently and transparently. Taxation law is often used as a tool to achieve social policy goals, such as reducing poverty, promoting education, or protecting the environment. Governments may use tax credits, deductions, or higher rates on certain activities to influence behavior. Understanding the link between tax law and social policy reveals how taxes shape society and support public priorities. Staying compliant with taxation law requires organization and attention to detail. Keep accurate records, stay informed about changes, and seek professional advice when needed. File returns on time and respond promptly to any communications from tax authorities. By following these tips, you can avoid penalties and ensure a smooth experience with the tax system. The future of taxation law will be shaped by technological advances, global economic trends, and evolving social priorities. Automation, digital currencies, and international cooperation will all play a role in how taxes are collected and regulated. Staying adaptable and informed will be key for taxpayers and professionals alike as the landscape continues to change. Many taxpayers make mistakes such as underreporting income, missing deductions, or filing late. Taxation law provides guidance to avoid these errors, but it's important to double-check your work and seek help if needed. Common mistakes can lead to audits, penalties, or increased tax bills. Being aware of these pitfalls helps ensure compliance and peace of mind. Summary: taxation law is a complex but essential part of modern society. It governs how taxes are collected, ensures fairness, and supports public services. Understanding the basics, staying informed, and seeking professional advice when needed are the best ways to navigate the system. We hope this guide has provided you with a clearer understanding of taxation law and its importance in everyday life.